So the other night I was freely writing and freely thinking how one moment I was sinking, but God's love came and lifted.
Cut. Hello. We are representatives of the Upon This Rock Passion Play experience. And for 8 years, we were privileged and honored to have among us a young man whose creativity, imagination, and skills bless this ministry tremendously. Kyle Jordan Guyton. We remember him today.
You're listening to the producer, the originator of the Upon This Rock Passion Play, Sharon Thompson Hill, and Kyle was such a great part of that. And right next to her is someone that Kyle worked very closely with. Tracy Means, our stage manager, worked right alongside with Kyle, and together they were a great team. Tracy, what words do you have to share as we are preparing to create this scholarship fund for so many other worthy performing arts students that's up and coming? What words do you have to share?
When I first met Kyle, there was such a huge age difference between us, but that was only in numbers. It was not in experience, it was not in skill, and it certainly was not in friendship. I learned more working with Kyle than probably I had with most of the professors that I had in college. I have never met anybody that had so much natural theatrical ability than Kyle. It amazes me that his creativity was limitless. We could be discussing lighting for a particular scene, and we'd have to stop midstream because he'd have another idea about Calvary or about the death, hell, and the grave scene, and we'd have to stop right then and we'd have to talk about that. I couldn't keep up with how quickly his ideas came through. And then he wasn't just an idea-based person. He was also a very organized and logical person. So a lot of times people have ideas, but they don't know how to implement those. But Kyle knew exactly how to not only implement those ideas, but then get the right people in the right places to then make his theatrical productions take life. And that is what I will always remember about him. And his friendship, his heart, his willingness to give, his willingness to love, his willingness to share was limitless. You know, I think that's just a great word to describe him. He was limitless in just about everything that he did.
You couldn't have said it any better. In fact, even on that word give, the very reason that we're here is creating this scholarship fund for many young people just like Kyle who are going to be blessed to continue in their educational pursuits in the area of performing arts. And right behind you are two young men, the Mitchell brothers, that work very closely with stage and tech with Kyle. Wave your hand, young man. And it's young men like that that's going to be the future of performing arts and around. If you could have seen them working with Kyle at this past Upon This Rock season and how diligently they serve, this is why we're here, to be able to pour in to young men and young women just like these that are gathered here in honor of Kyle Guyton. Sharon, do you have any final words?
I would just like to give a thank you to a young man who introduced us to Kyle Guyton, Hubert Tyler. At the age of 14 years old, Kyle came into the Upon This Rock family, and it was through his mentorship, the mentorship of Hubert Tyler, that presented us this gift that I call Kyle Guyton, and for that I am forever grateful.